halfway street to the world. It's time to bleed green now, you heard?
With your host.
What's the word? It's Andre, Shamrock, Shogun here. Thank you for tuning in.
Your go-to Celtics podcast for the right vibes.
We got to talk about this. This is a different team. The Celtics are creating great opportunities from the mid-range. They're moving away from the three slightly. And beautifully enough, if they miss and get the offensive rebound, they kick it out for the three. You know, because the perimeter is in shambles. Everyone on the opposing team is down low or waiting shy of half court for the Sixers to rebound for a fast break. So why not throw it up, right? We got the ball, we got the possession, we got the open look. This really has been a testament showcasing that Joe Mazulla is evolving as a coach in his fourth year. And I'm being so serious, like, you have to give him credit for how the Celtics are facilitating the ball and facilitating against the ball now. And shout out the Celtics players for not getting discouraged because of the 0-3 loss that they started on. Like, I'm going to be so honest. This Celtics team is what NBA fans have been waiting for because it's exciting, refreshing, kind of nostalgic to how Celtics past or the NBA in general used to be when they played back then. I mean, their big man Neemias Queta doesn't shoot threes. The center is back in the NBA. The center is relied upon for blocking and rebounding. That's what I miss. That's my old era. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The Celtics will make you re-love basketball right now. Every position with its assignment matters in its own way, like an orchestra symphony. Defense is back and has always been important. If you don't play on defense, you're on the bench. Simple. Mazulla put that in motion. Thank you, Joe Mazulla. I love watching the Celtics, especially without Tatum. Because now imagine if Tatum is added to the system of you got to play defense. You got to fight for the rebound. Fight for the loose ball. No matter what. Hugo did that. Minot did that. Fighters. You got to play for real. No complaining. Though, I mean, Jaylen Brown did complain a little bit and we got the tech. But you know what I mean. No complaining. Play harder. Play for your time on this court. Play like you love the game or go home. Like Nuff said. I mean, chef's kiss, man. It's beautiful. However, then the second half happened. That was a nightmare. I am not going to lie. Peyton Pritchard lost his groove. Derek White cannot get his shot. Peyton Pritchard could not get his shot. We lost some crucial shots, but we won. We toughed it out and we won. So I'm not mad. There was moments of disappointment. The refs, Joel Embiid, literally Mortal Kombating everybody, finishing. Get over here. Like, it was bad. Joel Embiid being able to kind of just punch somebody in the nuts, choke somebody, like uppercut him in the stomach. Like, we got to stop. NBA refs, you got to do better. You got to do better. People are getting hurt on the court and you're calling like the dumbest stuff. I'm going to be honest. That was a very dumb show from the refs. However, we won by 1 point. We won by 1 point. And I'm not going to lie to you. Hugo Gonzalez's pretty much presence before he was kicked in the nuts was tremendous for the Celtics, capitalizing for that win. If it wasn't for Hugo, I'm serious when I say, if it wasn't for Hugo, because Derek White, oh my, wow. You were selling, bro. I was scared. I was like, yo, Derek White, you got to make this shot. Yo, Derek White, please don't draw this foul. Yo, Derek White. But I'm glad we toughed it out, man. I know it was just a bad game. We're going to brush it off. Derek White, you're going to brush it off. You're an amazing player. I know this. You're going to brush it off like nothing, okay? That was amazing. That was a great game. It was tough to see it at the very end, though. It was very tough. But I digress. It's Andre, Shamrock Shogun Podcast, the curator. 109 to 108. The Boston Celtics won. Boston shot 43.6% from the field, 44 of 101. Imagine all those possessions. Imagine Philly with 37 of 79. They had 46.8%. I think the true downfall of the 76ers were the 18 turnovers that they had, 10 coming from Boston. 8 steals, 6 from Philly, 7 blocks on both ends. 26 assists coming from the Celtics, 28 from the 76ers. 56 rebounds on both ends as well. We were pretty evenly matched in certain areas. However, for the amount of total rebounds that we had, because of the amount of threes that we were jacking up, the amount of mid-range that we were jacking up, like I said, 44 of 101, 101 shots. I mean, I felt like our rebound should have been a little bit more up there, but hey, I guess it was just calls. Thanks, refs. Anyways, Derek White, 15 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 block, 2 steals. Now, again, how I felt about Derek White during that whole time is, I'm not going to lie, I felt like there were moments where he sold. He was selling the team a little bit, especially from the 3. But offensively, though he was staggered, he had moments of good in the defensive end. It was tough, and it was, again, this was a rough game, especially since, when I mean rough, everyone was literally violent towards the Celtics, punching, kicking. Pritchard with 15 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds, 2 steals. Now, I don't have a problem with Pritchard. I really like his mid-range game. I feel like he's solidified as a player from the mid-range, from the inside the paint. When he kind of pushes up, pushes back, does a little, fadeaway jumper, I think that's where he has his high efficiency, because you've seen it. I think he had 8 points in the first 2 minutes, and he was 4 of 4. Of course, Philly adjusted, but I mean, again, if you're starting off getting 4 of 4, I think that's good. Again, you're bringing us that offense that we need straight off the gate immediately. Jaylen Brown, of course, player of the game, 32 points, 6 assists, 3 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. Though he had those turnovers, I'm not really mad at those turnovers, like I said, because Maxey was doing the same thing at the crucial points. But it wasn't too crazy. Jaylen Brown with his 32, I mean, he's an offensive genius. I mean, he saw the smaller man. He was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. He saw Oubre, and still jammed it in. It didn't matter. I mean, at the end of the day, he's an assassin on the offense. That's what we need. Josh Minot, 2 points, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. He's definitely we had the highest rebounds coming from him. He was definitely on the glass. Crucial at the very end. If it wasn't for him, we actually would have not. Though he missed those 2 free throws at the very end, we could have been in a very bad spot if it wasn't for Josh Minot. So thank you for the effort. Great energy. I mean, he was benched in the beginning because of some mishaps, of course, some errors. You know how Joe Mazulla plays now. He's, hey, you better be meticulous about what you do on this floor, because if not, you will be on this bench. But he was out for most of the game. Played only 22 again, but he started. 8 rebounds. Highest we had. Neemias Quetta. Now, 4 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 3 blocks. Now, I'm not mad at Neemias. I'm not going to lie to you. He's really, okay. What he did outside of the U.S., when he was playing for his country, I am not going to lie to you. When I tell you, I saw him more on the offensive end when I was looking at his highlights. But this is bringing me, Quetta is literally bringing me back to the old NBA, and I actually really like this. I like this switch. He's looking for the defense. You're getting paid to play defense. Play defense. You're the center. Try to get the rebound. Now, again, he only had 4 rebounds. There's the issue at hand. Was he giving enough energy? Yes, he was. He was fighting. But again, Defensively, he said no. Okay? He wanted to put a little bit of fear in Philly, and it worked. And that's why I think he's bringing back the old NBA centers. None of this shoot. No, you find the pass, you give it to the point guard, let him make a play, let him set up, or give it to your shooting guard, let him set up. Just literally try to facilitate. Just grab the ball. Don't shoot if you're free, because there's moments where Quetta is free, but he just doesn't shoot. And I'm happy because, like I said, he was shooting when he was outside of the country. He's a center. He's playing his role, and I love this because, again, it's like a symphony orchestra. It's every aspect of the game matters. Every aspect of defending, rebounding, blocking, being your center, getting the big man, being the two guard, whatever. Everything matters. Everything plays its part. Simons with 19 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 block. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Simons, clutch player, was having difficulty in the beginning. He was trying to get to the rim. I was glad he was trying to get to the rim. Do that. Do as much of that as possible. Okay? I know you have a little bit of moments of, yo, this is the game right now. You are literally in the environment of a switched offense, getting in the mid-range, getting into the basket. That's literally what we're playing now. Again, we're shooting threes still, but it's more or less focused on that mid-range basket. We need those. So I'm not even mad that he got blocked. I think he got blocked like 2-3 times. I don't care. He's good. I'm happy. At the end of the day, I'm happy. Okay? 19 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 block. He did his thing. Sam Hauser. I'm going to be so honest with you. For the amount of minutes he gets, his productivity is immense when it comes to our defensive efficiency. He does what he needs to do. 6 rebounds. Again, 3 points, 3 assists, 6 rebounds, 1 steal. When it's crucial, he does what it does crucially. When it's a time frame, you know what I mean? When there's a time where he actually has to literally, like, I don't know, it's like a flip a switch of just IQ brilliance of like, we're going to change something. Whether it's a 3, whether it's on the defense, he needs to do what he got to do. And I really appreciate Sam Hauser's game. I really do appreciate. I was in the mindset of maybe we should trade him, but I don't think we should trade him. I think we should give him more time to shoot, because honestly, I don't know what happened with Pritchard and Derek White. I mean, I do. They were cold, but I think what they were doing, I felt like Hauser, given the circumstance of getting him into that mode of just using IQ brilliance, like limitless. You remember the dude, Bradley Cooper, who took the pill and literally was just like in a zone? Now, I'm not saying he was not in a zone, because, you know, there was moments where he was off. But I'm just saying, when it's in the moment of what needs to be done, he does it. And I'm so happy we have him on this team. There's something about him that balances stuff. It's like the real balancers of this team right now for me is like Josh Minot, Sam Hauser, and Hugo Gonzalez. If it ain't those 3, it's nobody else. And tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. It doesn't. The 3 people who are balancing this team, who are giving most of their energy with smart IQ plays on the offensive and defensive end, Sam Hauser. Maybe, okay, you could put Quetta in there as well. You could put Quetta in there at times, but I'm saying the 3 right now is Sam Hauser, Josh Minot, and Hugo Gonzalez. It's there. You see it. When they're on, something happens. Something beautiful happens where people are just committing more turnovers. People are like responding to faster switches. It just works. It just works. Luke Garza, 9 points, 1 assist, 5 rebounds, 15 minutes. I think he did fantastic this game. Lou Garza, I was worried about Lou Garza. I did a video about a short, regarding the prior podcast talking about Lou Garza. But I think he's been really fantastic. I think he's been actually motivating more people. There's times, of course, with those switches on defense. You see it happen. I think there was another time where I think I saw him pointing at somebody else who wasn't pretty much listening. I think they were just ignoring him or just wasn't listening. But he was just like, yo, go up to this man. But like, he went to the man, of course, that literally ended up getting the ball, which was the big man, and he did what he had to do. Though they made the point, at least he went and got to the, he got to the point of being a defender again, like getting in front of the big man. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm pretty tired right now too. I've been up since 5. Anyways, Hugo Gonzalez, of course, 5 points, 2 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, crucial energy bringer, fighting for the ball. Like, Celtics love him. Stan Van Gundy loves him. It's just, he's needed. He's needed on the floor. I like the fact that they're switching around. I like the fact that Joe Mazulla's like, all right, you don't start this time, you start this time. You don't start this time, you start this time. For the people who actually deserve, for being the energizers. I'm not mad at Josh Minot. Again, 2 points. I'm not mad at that because he had 8 rebounds. You're a forward, right? I think forwards are known for being rebounders at the same time, right? The 4 plays for reboundings, just like the center. 2 big men, right? Well, one of them is bigger than the other, but you know what I mean. It could be like a 6'9", I think that's what Josh Minot is. I think he's like 6'9" or 6'8", but it's the size, you feel me? But he plays his part. Contributors. We need contributors, and he plays his part. Tillman with the 3. I actually appreciate Tillman for that. That was a dope moment to see, because he was like, well, he tried to jack up the second one, but that first one actually got me hyped, because I was like, yes, thank you. He's our forward, but like, I get, again, crucial moments. 1 assist, 4 rebounds, 12 minutes. Celtics did fantastic. 76ers. Man. I get it. Basketball's gonna be rough. But Joel Embiid, you deserve that loss for that, bro. You deserve that L, dude. You deserve that L, man. I was so pissed off seeing you like punch everybody in the face. Not punch everybody in the face. You know what I mean, bro. Like giving people Draymond Green hidden violent, like like little, you feel me? Like little hits and hit or misses. You feel me? Like, it's just, come on, man. Come on. At a certain point, I know you're trying to win, but like at the detriment to someone's testicles, I don't know, bro. It's pretty bad. But again, Tyrese Maxey, 26 points, 14 assists. He went in on that game. I'm not gonna lie to you. 8 rebounds, 2 blocks, 2 steals. I'm so glad Paul George wasn't playing. He would have opened the floor with Oubre. If Oubre's like sitting on the bench, I mean, Paul George is in, he would have opened the floor 10 times more, and that would have been more deadly for us. Oubre with 17 points, 9 rebounds, 2 steals. Edgecombe, 17 points. We minimized him to 17 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. 20 points from Joel Embiid, 4 assists, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks. 2 from Jay Walker, 2 points, 1 rebound. Grimes was playing pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you. 16 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds, 1 steal. Everybody else, Andre Drummond with the 3. I see you. That was dope. I see you. 6 points, 2 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal. Pretty good. But yeah, Celtics, we got our 3rd win, 3 straight. I am proud of these Celtics for sticking in when these refs weren't calling dog dukes. It was, jeez, man. Anyways, I think that's it for this podcast. I am happy, Celtics Nation, that we are up another, and we are 3-3. I mean, should we talk about the Eastern Conference right now? Eastern Conference standings. The Bulls at number 1. The 76ers at number 2. However, again, they just lost, so they're with the Bucks right now. The Bucks are 4-1. The Celtics were 10th. We're going to be going up to at least 8 or 7. So, improvement. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. The Pacers are having a terrible time. 0-5. Halliburton's gone. Miles Turner gone. Like, they're just having a rough patch. Nets having a rough patch. Wizards, rough patch. I don't know what's going on. And I know that CJ McCollum he's getting hate online. I don't know what's going on with CJ McCollum. I haven't been tuning in. Is he okay? People have been saying that he's been selling. He sucks now and such. I feel bad for that dude. It's tough. But it is what it is. Western Conference, we got the Thunder at least 6-0. Come on, man. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is just disgusting. The Spurs at 5-0, which threw me off because Victor Wembanyama is literally just killing. I mean, he might be MVP this year. I think he might be MVP. This might be an MVP season from either Shai Gilgeous-Alexander or Victor Wembanyama is literally up there, man. I know that people saying Luka, but I think Luka's about to be playing a little bit later. I'm probably going to be watching the Lakers game after this. But Nuggets 3rd, Warriors 4th, Trailblazers 5th. Trailblazers at the 5 is immaculate. Knowing that Drew Holiday's over there, and he's having, shout out Drew Holiday, by the way. You're having a fantastic string and showing everybody. Now, I don't know if he's on a revenge tour. It seems like he's on a revenge tour because the Celtics, of how the Celtics treated him was just like, and you know damn well he did not want to come to Portland. He did not want to be right back to Portland. He was like, all right, bro, I'd rather go to the Celtics. I'd rather go to Boston. He's back in the Trailblazers, and he's just killing it. He's killing it. And you got to respect that. Shout out Drew Holiday. Amazing point guard. I think we weren't utilizing you to your fullest potential. I think we should have Joe Mazulla should have implemented this style of play so much faster. Because if we could have just got the 2 more and would have just stopped passing it to Tatum every 5 seconds, we would have been diming every single part of it. We would have been amazing. We would have been literally 3-year champions back to back to back in a heartbeat. You remove that and you put in, again, Derek White at his prime, because it seems like I'm not saying Derek White, you're not at your prime right now, bro, but you slugging right now. I feel like the last years when you shaved your head, man, the league was fearing you, bro. Now it's kind of like, nah, he's kind of just playing it down now. He got his ring. He's chilling. Peyton Pritchard at his 6th man of the year season. Now you add that with the 2 years that we had, like, it would have been immaculate. Though, again, we had all these illnesses, the mysterious illness that was happening to Porzingis, and we have the injuries going on with all of our stars pretty much. And our backcourt was apparently the worst, which it was definitely, but it is what it is. We would make what it is, play with what we do. But yeah, it's Andre Shamrock Shogun. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Philly lost to the Boston Celtics by 1 point. Joel Embiid, I'm so happy you took that L, man. Refs, I don't know if you were just Philly fans at the end of the day, but you got to do better, man. I don't know why, but I was seeing a lot of favoritism. That's all I'm going to say. You guys have a good one. Blessings. Till next time. Game tomorrow. Expect the podcast. Another episode. Celtics Nation. Salute.